This is your control board. This is where you monitor all your water, propane, fresh water, battery, and the black and gray tank and all that. So as you can see, tank heater. This is in case if you are in a freezing environment. It's good to warm up the black tank and the gray tank. So if you have to do that so that they don't freeze, and you can flush it, obviously, if that happens, you just press this on and gray tank on, and then you just leave it on like that, so that your tank doesn't freeze. But in this side of the states, Nevada, in Arizona, Utah, California, it doesn't really, it's not like East Coast, so most likely you might not need this. But maybe December, January, of course. This is your water. If you're not connected to city water at the RV park, and if you want to use the water, that means you have to use the tank, which is 40-gallon tank in this RV. Make sure it's full, and before you use it, obviously, you need to turn the water pump on. So this button is for that. Press the water pump on, and then basically you can have water, as you can see, like that. Right now it's just winterizing, so we don't have water, but that's how you use it. So there is the water, but definitely if you're connected to city water at the RV park, you don't need the water pump. You will have unlimited water coming from the pump. So as long as you connect to the hose, you don't need the pump. You only need the pump when you're not connected to city water. You need to use the pump to pump the water from the tank, the 40-gallon tank, to wash, shower, or wash your hand, or wash dishes. Okay. And then this one is LP gas on. So this is if you want to take hot shower, you have to basically turn this on for about 10 minutes, and then make sure the propane is turned on from outside, and then your tank will get heated, and after 10 minutes you'll have hot shower. And then once you finish taking hot shower, just turn it off so that you can save the battery, which is right here, the house battery. That's the one that powers everything in this RV. Of course, you have the engine battery too, but for the house part, this is the battery that you need to keep full. Next is 110 volt on. So, yep, just press this for the water heater. And then these buttons right here, as you can see, says LPG. This, if you want to see how much propane you have in your tank, you just press this, and right now, as you can see, it's full. Battery, we're talking about the house battery. We want to see the condition is full, should be full. Fresh water is the tank water, the 40-gallon tank. Where are we right now? As I told you, it's empty. E is empty. Black is the restroom, the sewage septic tank. It's we damped it, it's empty, but the sensors sometimes they don't show the accurate, so usually it's empty. And then gray is all the shower water and the sink and the hand wash. That's also empty. It's very accurate, this one usually. This one is for your generator. You have onboard generator. So for the generator, basically the generator works based on using the gas tank. So your gas tank has to be at least quarter full. If it's below quarter full, it won't work. So you make sure that you keep your gas tank ideally full, or half full, or at least quarter full if you want to use the generator. So before you turn on the generator, you have to prime it first. So how you do that is by pressing the stop button for 10 seconds. All right, so let's try now. Start it. Yep, as soon as it started, it just let go. So all right, generator is on. So why you need the generator? So if you're not connected to this RV is a 30 amp plug RV. When at the RV park, they provide you 30 amp electricity connection, water connection, and then sewage dump ground connection, the three main hookups. So if you are already hooked up to the 30 amp plug, you don't need generator. You have all the electricity. You can use the TV, the refrigerator, everything, like the air conditioner, the everything you can use. The plugs, all these plugs, basically you need generator for these things to run, or you need to be plugged in. But if you're not plugged in, if you want to use just the lights, you don't need generator. Just the lights will work from using the house battery. But if you want to use microwave or air conditioner or even these plugs to charge your laptop, stuff like that, you need to have higher electricity. Means if you're not plugged in, your other option is to use your generator. So that's when you turn on the generator. And once it's on, you gotta give it 5 minutes before you turn on AC or use microwave or plug in outlets or turn on the TV, the outside TV. So give it 5 minutes and then you can start turning on those things. And then once you finish using it, make sure that those things are turned off first. If you're using AC, make sure the AC is turned off, the TV is off, microwave or anything plug-in, charging, turned off, and then you turn off the generator. Turning off is very simple, just press the stop button, it's turned off. And then if you want to use the generator again, you have to give it at least 30 minutes to 45 minute cool down period. Otherwise, the generator won't start. So make sure before you turn it off, make sure you don't need it for at least 30 to 45 minutes. Alright, so this is the control board. Generator. By the way, your generator is only 25 hours, which is pretty good. The guy didn't use it.